Hi, Gemini.
Hello, Gemini.
This is your reading for the month of October 2015.
Welcome.
I am Franco.
And I'm Myrna.
And we're Into It Tarot. And this is our first YouTube series, so we hope you enjoy it.
Yep, we're very excited to share all that there is to be seen and said and felt for the month of October 2015.
Yes, this is going to be fun.
Yes.
All right, so we're going to be doing a short 3-card reading for you. We're going to see what are going to be the main issues or the main issue for the month of October, and then how you are to tackle that issue in the best way for you, and then things that you have to look out for, issues that you've been falling into time and time again repeatedly, and it's time for you to break out of that mold and stop falling on the same hole again.
Mm-hmm. So Franco will be doing the reading with tarot cards, and I use Oracle cards, so we will each respectively use our decks and share the information that's coming through.
That's right. So Gemini, it seems like this is going to be a rather tumultuous month for you, seeing that it is, there's going to be some pain associated to it, emotional more than anything else. I don't see any accidents happening, except for maybe you putting your foot where mouth is supposed to be. But this is all coming because it's a great opportunity for you to heal. So wounds that you've been harboring for a long time, all the way back from till where you were a child, almost around 9 or 10 years old. This is the time to finally release those issues and let them go for once. So the card that's showing up for you, for me, is the 9 of Swords, which tells me that this is an opportunity for you to actually get some sleep. Those of you who are suffering from insomnia, figure out what it is that's keeping you awake for so long, and actually let go of that so you can rest and feel better about yourself.
Yep, I'm seeing the same. There's feels like things are going to come up, sort of crop up in a way that is unexpected. So it'll be a little bit jarring. The first card that came up in my spread is the arousal card, which is the arousing. I'm sorry, it's
arousal card.
It will be arousing, but in a way that might not be as pleasant. So thunderbolts of energy that'll be really shocking your system in a way that, as I mentioned, won't feel comfortable. However, as Franco mentioned at the top of the reading, very healing, very important, very nourishing, because the universe knows there's things to unearth in you, and it's time to move that stuff up and out.
Very electric energy around you during this month, and that's why perhaps you have been staying up, late and not being able to sleep because you're energized all the time. And now it's a time to actually connect that energy to a creative force through a creative channel that allows you to use it for your favor. And that's what's coming up in the next card, which is the Princess of Swords. The Princess of Swords is a female energy that's asking you to be more mindful of what you say, how you speak, and to whom do you say it to? Who do you share it with? So the way to heal these issues is to be mindful of the way that you talk about them. If you keep putting yourself down and you keep intensifying the issues with the way that you speak about them, then they're going to stay around you for longer. So put everything in its proper perspective. Be mindful of the way that you communicate. And when you say things, do make sure that you have something to back that up with. Don't just say things because you think that's how it is, or that's how you heard that somebody else said it. It's time for you to have the facts with you. Make sure that what you're saying is true for everyone. If not, qualify that. Like, this is how most people do it, or this is what most people say, not what everyone does. It's like, well, everyone does that. No, not everyone does it the same way. So make sure that you are mindful of the way that you speak during this.
Yes, very important, because as this stuff that's being unearthed in you to heal, the energy that's surrounding you in October is supporting you so that you can move more into the truth of your real character, and not so much the stuff that's come from the past and the conditionings and stuff. And so October really is about integrity, and it is about speaking your truth, but in a way that is respectful, in a way that is humble. This is coming up for a few of the different signs, and it's a test of character. And when we're in that predicament, we have to be very focused, and we have to be very even quiet within ourselves, so that we're feeling into what we're saying, and we're not just kind of blurting it out, because that's what we always do and say.
Right, and what you have to watch out for during this month is your sense of entitlement and your sense of rightfulness. You do believe that most of the time you're right, and most of the time you are right, which is true, but doesn't mean that you're always right. So you have to allow some space for concessions where you might be wrong sometimes. So try to take a more humble approach to your throne and to your kingly attitude, so that you can be able to communicate with others in a way that others will appreciate and will understand.
The last thing that I'm seeing is that the energy of October, although it is introspective in many ways, and you're being prompted to kind of turn it down a notch in many ways that you normally communicate and express yourself and behave in the world, there is a really beautiful energy of this sort of warm reception, and this sort of hopefulness, and just a lightening up of everything in your life, really. So it's a really beautiful time. Really.
So to recap, this is going to be a very healing month for you. It's going to be a time where you're going to be able to figure out what to do with all that rush of energy that you have, and how to channelize it into creative and appropriate ways for you. Also be mindful of the way that you communicate with others. Allow sometimes for some time and space for errors from your part, not just from others. And also don't get tangled in what you say. So be mindful that you speak the truth at all times.
Yes. Yep. And just be slow with yourself this month. Don't rush into things, because this is an energy that feels really new, and it's like a mother energy that's coming in. So you're the child this month, kind of learning the lessons from your mother energy. So be mindful and tread lightly.
So this is just a snippet of what we do. If you like it, please join our channel, Intuit Tarot. You can also visit our website, www.intuittarot.com, or you can write to us at intuittarot@gmail.com.
Yep, and we're happy to answer any questions you may have. If you want to address anything that we mentioned here in the reading, feel free to do so in the comment section below. And also keep in mind that we are offering private readings, so you can contact us through the Gmail address, and we will provide you all the details that you need to set that up. So thank you for tuning in.
Yeah, and we'll see you next month.
Yes, have a great October. Toodles.